Welcome all to a new topic on dual nature of matter and de Broglie hypothesis. Before going to de Broglie hypothesis, let's quickly see what is dual nature or what is dualism. Dualism could be contrast between two concepts, or it can be two aspects of the same thing. So here we are going to discuss about the dual nature of matter. Before that, we have already seen throughout this course the radiation has got a dual nature. That is, radiation itself comes with the notion that it is like a wave. You may imagine electromagnetic wave, and it shows the property of interference and diffraction, which confirms they have a wave nature. Then, while explaining the photoelectric effect, Einstein showed that light is composed of particles called photons. And in Compton effect, we have seen the collision between electron and light or photon as if they were billiard balls and scattering off in different directions, which again says about the particle nature of the light. So radiation, as you know now, has got a dual nature, that is the wave nature and the particle nature. So this prompted actually the French physicist Louis de Broglie to propose the same behavior to matter particle also, because nature prefers symmetry. Matter and radiation are two entities of universe. Just like radiation, matter should also have a dual nature, and that is matter as and when we say matter, we have the notion or the idea as it is a particle. Now, in addition to that particle nature, the matter also comes up with a wave nature. That is what he proposed. De Broglie's hypothesis is that a wave called matter wave is also associated with a moving particle. And he received the Nobel Prize in Physics in the year 1929 for introducing these ideas. So, what he did is he combined the two equations for photons, energy equations for photons, and obtained a simple relation for the wavelength associated with a matter wave. So, it is like this: for a radiation of frequency nu, energy is given by E is equal to h nu, this you know already, and from relativity, energy of a photon is given by E equal to Pc. This also we have seen in Compton effect in detail, because E is equal to root of m square c raised to 4 plus p square c square. Now m is equal to 0 for photon. Photon is a massless particle, so this term cancels and we get E equal to Pc. Now equating 1 and 2, h nu is equal to Pc, and nu can be written as hc by lambda, which is equal to Pc. So cancel out c from both sides. We get lambda is equal to h by p. Here h is the Planck's constant and p is the momentum of the photon. So by analogy, de Broglie suggested that wavelength of matter wave associated with the particle is also given by the same equation. Lambda is equal to h by p, or lambda is equal to h by mv. So this stands out as the de Broglie's relation. Here lambda is specifically called de Broglie's wavelength, m is the mass of the particle, and v is the velocity of the particle. Now let's illustrate a simple situation where an electron is accelerated by a certain potential, say V is a volt. By V volt, an electron is accelerated. So kinetic energy gained by such an electron will be given by, if you equate half mv square to EV, you get the kinetic energy equation. So V is the potential to which an electron of charge E is accelerated. So EV will be the total kinetic energy acquired by that electron. Now momentum of the electron is given by P equal to mv. So we may substitute the value of velocity from the equation 4. From here to 5, we get P will be equal to root of 2m ev. Now lambda will be given by h by p, or h by root of 2m ev. So all these are constant. H is Planck's constant, whose value is 6.634 into 10 power minus 34 joules second. M is the mass of the electron, 9.1 into 10 power minus 31 kilogram. E is charge 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb. So substituting all these values into equation 7, we end up with the equation lambda is equal to root of 150 by V, angstrom. So just take care about the unit, it is angstrom, and 1 angstrom means 10 power minus 10 meters. Here V is the accelerating potential. For example, if accelerating potential is 50 volt, lambda will be given by root of 150 by 50 angstrom. That's root 3 angstrom, or comes out about 1.73 angstrom. So this is a brief idea on the dual nature of matter, which is proposed by de Broglie and comes to be known as de Broglie's hypothesis, and gives the relation between the wavelength of such an particle related to the momentum of the particle. Thank you.